your relationship with that guy.
Yeah, Chris, that's my guy. In college, you build these relationships with players, and you play with these guys, 3 to 4 years, maybe even 2 years, and you have these relationships that you build, and you kick it with these guys for the rest of your life. I've been with Chris. This is going on 9 years. This is this is my longest tenured teammate that I've had throughout my whole career. I met him when he had no daughters. Now he got 3 of them. I met him when he wasn't married. He's married now. So I feel like I've grown up with Chris. I feel like we've grown up together. It's definitely a lifelong bond.
Are you surprised that it's down to the last two of you?
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's just how the league is. You plug and play. I'm kind of happy that we've been able to make it this long. It's super dope.
Vaughn, how's it going?
How's it going, Troy? Good.
Coach Fangio says you do belong in the pantheon of greats that he's coached. Ray Lewis, the linebackers he's coached, they ended up in the Hall of Fame. But he says you have more to give. What does Von Miller have to give that can be different this year under Vic Fangio?
A lot. I mean, I got a lot to give. I haven't won defensive player of the year one time. I haven't led the league in sacks, one time. It's a lot that I got to give. And I think as long as I keep in that mindset, I'll continue to get better, each and every year. And that's what I've tried to do. I just try to come in, work hard, be easily coachable. I feel like I'm a coach's dream. Whatever they tell me to do, I feel like I can do it. Whether it's coverage, whether it's rushing the pass or run game. If you coach me on a point, I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to remember it in the game. So I just try to stay in the coaching. We got great coaches. Like you said, he's coached all the great ones. He coached some great ones last year as well. And, he had success with the Bears. And, whatever he tells me to do, I go out there and do it. And I feel like if I can stick to that game plan, all this stuff will happen for me.
Vaughn, what do you make of coming back to work a week early? And are you pretty excited about going to Canton this year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It's camp. It's going on my 9th year. It's all been these last 4 years, with the new facilities and, the new indoor facility and the new berm and all this stuff. It's been the same for the last 4 years. So we're just going back a whole week early. So it's good. I mean, I've been ready to come back and be with my guys and be in the locker room and get back in the mix. So it's good.
Vaughn, with the departure of Shaq and Shane, it kind of feels like there's not a ready-made backup behind you. How's that going to affect you this year? And do you think someone is capable of stepping up for that?
Yeah, we got backups. Jeff Holland and Dakota Watson. Dakota was with us, 2 years ago. I think he was with us 2 or 3 years ago, and he did a great job with us. I don't think it's a guy in the league that has to get off like Dakota's. He's a special guy, and we got guys that can come and back up. But for me and Chubb, we want to pick up our overall playing time. We want to play about 85, 90%. That was another one of Coach Fangio's points for us is to stay on the field a whole lot longer. So, no matter how long you stay on the field, you're going to need backups. We got great backups here with the Denver Broncos, though.
Vaughn, on this defense, I think you have 5 guys who are in contract years. I'm curious if you think that can have a certain impact on the way the defense plays.
I feel like every year is a contract year. If you ask me, it's a contract year for me, too. I feel like every year is a contract year, especially in the pros. If you're not producing, especially in the National Football League, if you're not producing, you're going to be out of there. So it's a contract year for all of us.
Time for a few more guys.
Chris says you're Shaq and Kobe. Who's Shaq? Who's Kobe?
I'm definitely Kobe. I'm definitely Kobe. But it's a lot of duos out there. Whatever duo you want for us, we got it. Like Chris said, we work well together. He works the back end, I work the front end. I'm good in coverage too. I like to ask Chris for pointers when it comes to coverage. Chris, he blitzes a couple of times as well. He comes to me for pass rush moves and all that stuff. So, we work together, man. He's Strap Harris and I'm the sack master, so we go together.
Last one here from Kyle.
Vaughn, the team didn't draft a true inside linebacker in this last draft. Does that say a lot about maybe the team's confidence and Josie Jewell and Todd Davis really kind of holding down that position in this defense?
What'd you say? We didn't draft?
Not drafting a true inside linebacker.
Yeah, Todd Davis, he's the guy. Todd Davis, he's the guy. Josie Jewell, he's the guy too. I've had confidence in those guys for quite a long while. Nobody works as hard as Todd Davis. Chris is right up there with Todd Davis. Both of those guys work hard. Josie Jewell, the outlaw. He's been a great linebacker for us. I got all the faith in those guys. So we got a good team. We got great coaches. And whenever you get a combination like that, that equals winning games. So I'm excited about this season. Thank you.